All right, everybody. Y'all go ahead and keep eating. Glad to see a full room. It's really good attendance today. Glad everybody's here. Hope everybody enjoyed the educational sessions this morning and the main session at about 10 o'clock. So really just got two things that I want to highlight. We kind of started doing this last year. Last year's the first year that we started doing this, but the first thing I want to talk about, and then I'll get to the King Cotton Awards, which are on the program on your table there. And the first thing is that, the Cotton Commission makes a significant investment in the University of Georgia and the scientists here and in graduate student education, okay? And that's really you guys' dollars, and it's really neat to kind of think about. I've been thinking about it the last 2 days. Whenever I look at the UGA Cotton team now, I think there's 4 of us that came through programs here at the University of Georgia and we're now employed as full-time faculty working on cotton. And so that just shows the investment that growers are making and the Cotton Commission is making in the future of this industry. I'm a product of the UGA gifted campus, and so it's really neat to see that come full circle. But all that to say, there is a significant investment by growers and the industry into graduate student education. We always have a good showing at the Beltwide Cotton Conference. And this past year, it was in Fort Worth. It was a couple weeks ago. And I always get a lot of compliments from everybody there because we always take a lot of extension agents and graduate students and technical support. Of course, the cotton team goes as well. But that, again, that is an investment from the commission and from you guys. And we are always very well represented. And so one thing that I kind of wanted to highlight was some of our graduate student award winners that were at the Beltwide Cotton Conference. And some of them are here and some of them may not be, but we have graduate students that are represented in all sections of the Beltwide, whether it's breeding and genetics or precision ag or agronomy and physiology and weed science, microbiology, you name it. And so these are the award winners. The first is out of the Weed Science Conference, and this was Hannah Lindell, and she works for Dr. Basinger up in Athens, and she placed first on her PhD talk. In the agronomy and soils section, Dr. Schneider, really, he just cleaned house in that section. I got to judge a lot of those, but the first place undergraduate poster was Ingrid Almeida with Dr. Schneider. The second place master's poster was Mohit Khurana with Preet and Simmer Burt. The second place master's talk was Comfort at a Den Room with Dr. Schneider. The third place master's talk was Meredith McLendon, and she worked for me. First place PhD poster was Deb Prakash with Dr. Schneider, and the third place PhD talk was also Deb Prakash with Dr. Schneider. And then our first place talk in the engineering conference, which is Precision Ag, was Coleman Byers with Dr. Bart. So I just want to take a second to recognize those guys and let you know that y'all are well represented across the Cotton Belt by these folks. So let's give all them a round of applause. All right, so the next thing that I do as part of this program is get to present the King Cotton Award. And so just a little bit of background on that. The Georgia Cotton Commission sponsors the King Cotton Awards to recognize outstanding contributions of county agents to Georgia cotton producers. There's a senior award that honors agents with 10 or more years of experience, and then the junior award is called the Allen B. Fulford Award, which honors accomplishments in the memory of Allen B. Fulford, who served as a county extension agent and state cotton agronomist. And that award is for agents that have served for less than 10 years. These awards are presented as part of the Georgia Association of County Agricultural Agents annual meeting, and we also do that again here just to make sure they're recognized in front of you guys. And of course, we do thank the Commission for continuing to sponsor that award, and again, it just shows the dedication of them to supporting UGA Extension and everything that our agents are doing out there in the field. So, without further ado, I'm going to kind of present both of them. But the Allen B. Fulford Award, which was the junior award, was presented to Mr. Benjamin Reeves, who serves as the Ag and Natural Resources Agent in Berrien County. Okay, so Ben, where are you? Yeah, there we go. There's Ben. Give Ben a round of applause. Ben, he began his career with UGA Extension in 2018, where he was in Candler County. He holds annual production meetings for growers on topics such as agronomy, economics, pest management, and throughout his career, he's conducted a lot of on-farm work, whether it's on-farm variety trials, evaluating mixing cultivars and net returns on those, and then evaluating insecticides for cotton aphid control. He got a bachelor's in horticulture at Auburn and a master's in entomology from UGA. And actually, me and Ben went to school together at Auburn. We even took a class together. It was not very fun. It was not a very fun class, but we were there. We were there together at 8 o'clock in the morning. All right? So again, a round of applause for Ben. All right, and then the 2023 Senior King Cotton Award recipient was Scott Carlson out of Worth County, where he is the Ag and Natural Resources Agent. Let's give it up for Scott. Scott graduated from ABAC and continued pursuing his bachelor's degree in Ag from the University of Georgia, focusing on agribusiness and crop science. He began his UGA Extension career in 1996 and has served in Irwin, Ben Hill, Tift, and Worth counties. Carlson has worked with cotton producers and the UGA cotton team through on-farm cotton variety trials for 20 plus years. Throughout his years in Extension, he has assisted growers in management decisions, including plant growth regulators, fungicide applications, and insect management. And in recent years, a main area of focus has been on silverleaf whitefly monitoring and sharing treatment threshold with cotton growers in South Georgia. And Dr. Roberts would say this about him as well. He is as good on whiteflies as anybody in the state of Georgia, and I could argue in the country. All right, so Scott is an incredible agent. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank y'all very much.
Now, there's one award that got presented at Beltline that Camp failed to mention. And those of you may have seen it. Our very own Dr. Ham was recognized as the Cotton Specialist of the Year for 2023. Let's all give him a round of applause. Now, we wouldn't be meeting if we didn't have some more drawings to give out. We'll say Mark Peel. Mark, are you still here? Bart won a cooler from Stonewall that's up here. So we're going to go ahead and do, we have a prize pack from the Ag America Lending. That's going to go to 516-3101. Now, a lot of these got handed out just before lunch. Okay. 5163094. Oh, we got one? Raise your hand. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. And then another cooler and prize pack from Corteva, 5163054. Oh 57. 082. Willie Scott wins something every year. And then the last one that we'll do for right now, 086. Mr. Farrell, you won $250 gift card. All right, so the next thing we'll do is you remember last year we started a new awards program. It's called the Georgia Cotton Commission Trustees Award. This is to recognize individuals who have really dedicated service to the Georgia Cotton Commission and the cotton industry here across Georgia. We named it after the trustees of the original Georgia colony that helped establish our state as an agricultural state. The very first experiment station was in Savannah. It was called the Trustees Garden. And in 1734, the year after we started Georgia, was the first year they planted cotton there. We've planted cotton ever since. We're recognizing these people who have promoted our industry and set our industry and our organization up for long-term success. And the motto of those original trustees was non-city settlers, which means not for self but for others. And that's really the mindset that these individuals have put off. So I'd like to bring up my chairman, Bart Davis, to make these presentations.
It's an honor to get up here today and to recognize these three gentlemen. As we talk about getting involved, at most all meetings last night, today, we need people to get involved and help support our industry. It's hard to get people to get involved. A lot of people tell us they'll get involved. Sometimes we go to meetings, go out of town, spend the night, and they sort of back out. And I understand we got family problems, y'all. So I got involved 12 or 13 years ago. So I consider all of my cotton people my cotton family. Y'all my family. I might not know what y'all my cotton family. So when we go to cotton meetings, I got family in every state around now. So I wouldn't know these three guys. I used to read about them magazines. One of them was the chairman of the National Cotton Council. I didn't know them. But since I got involved, I got to know a lot of people. I got to know these three guys. And I can stand up here and say, I'm proud to say they're good friends of mine. And we all work together as a team. You know. At this time, I'd like Chuck Coley, Bob McLendon, and Ronnie Reeves come up here. They're our winners this year. I was supposed to read this and come back to the car. Slowly I read it. Y'all read on the back of your card there, each one of them will sort of tell you their accomplishments and where they come from. Y'all have some comments or what?
I was tricked into coming here today. I came to support Ronnie. My wife, when you're married 50-something years to the same person, you're told what you're to do every day. I had to go home and change clothes this morning. And I thought I had my work coat on, I thought it would be fine. But anyway, I'm not tricked many times, but I've been tricked this morning. And it's a real pleasure to be recognized, and thank you. I came to ABAC in 1959. We had 600 students. That's 64 years ago, so things changed a lot. But a lot of people have helped me. These two guys have. But ABAC has been a big plus in my life. And, but thank you very much for being recognized.
I'm like Bob, I came here because Pat told me I used to leave for what you said. Ronnie Lee and Bob McLendon was going to get an award. So I stayed tonight. Came in, my family's here, so it's kind of a very big surprise. These two guys, Bob McLendon was the Grand Poobah for the Cotton Council. He's the first chairman, I think, for Georgia. He's hard to follow. And then Ronnie took up the slack too, so we've had a lot of continues for Georgia. As Bart said, we go off and our cotton coach. We call them our cotton coach. And these two guys are some of the best cotton coats. I do appreciate y'all doing this. Makes me mad. I'm going to try and they are. Bob, I'll come to this meeting every year, but my wife comes too. Sick. So it was coming to you. Right, Bart? But, you know, I just echo what they said. You know, He's a mentor of mine, especially Bob McLendon. I wouldn't be here today probably but for Bob. And, because I've said so many times, and been talking about a lot, this meeting, as far as serving, you need to commit to go to the meetings, go when you're asked, because this is a good, great organization. And we probably would be doing what we're doing if it wasn't for people like Chuck and so many others. But I'm very honored.
We do have a couple more drawings, we're gonna take a picture. I will say that we do have more breakout sessions this afternoon. There's one thing I want to point out. The 3 o'clock weed science meeting, for those of you that didn't make the weed science meeting this morning, that will fulfill your using pesticide wisely credit for this year, so I encourage everyone to stick around for that. And then we do have a couple more drawings, and honestly, just really appreciate all the efforts of these 3 gentlemen and so many others have made to help our industry here to discover. There was a drawing from the folks at Phytogen and Corteva, and the winner of that is Ronnie Carlson. And someone told me that Mr. Rodney went to Longhorn. I think y'all can find. All right, we have 2 more drawings. The first one is a big cooler donated by the Farm Credit Association of Georgia. And the last 3 on that is 080. You'll come, Ethan, I can find you. And the last one, which is a $500 gift card, the last 3 digits are 089. Nobody wants to find it on. And it was not you. 059. 072. We might have saved $500. 068. 061. Al Carlson. Please go spend some more time with the exhibitors this afternoon before we start the session. Again, I can't stress enough the importance of that UPW credit for this year. I'd hate to make you drive to town twice. So, with that being said, we're done until the session starts this afternoon.